Touch. Yes, Ruby. Good girl. Touch. No. Hey, so I wanted to send you a little tidbit on how to do the ringing of the bells. I will have the button on Friday. It might be a little bit easier than the bells, but the bells you can quite literally throw up on anything. Right now, the dogs just have to realize I touch this, I get a treat or I get a reward. Because they have access to the outside kind of naturally already, another way to practice this is that it's on the door. So every time the jingle happens, the door opens and they get to go outside, so they can learn by association. So if you want to practice with a certain doorway, like your bedroom or the front room or the front door or the back door, you can practice that. Right here, all I'm doing is just pointing my finger to it and telling them touch. So you can see right there, Ruby got it, so I'll reward her. Ruby definitely has this done a lot better than Rex does. Rex is like, oh no, I'm just gonna stand here and look pretty. He will eventually get it, but all we're doing is touch and a treat, touch and a treat. Do this 2-3 times and then go do something else, walk away from it. I just wrapped it around the gate. I didn't tie it or anything, so it's just wrapped so you can easily pull it off. If you're not a fan of how this looks or feels, the button will be here Friday and we can try it that way too. But it's all about just getting them to realize I touch this and I get a treat. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna point with your finger, touch, and if they bump it, then they get a treat. If they just look at it, they don't get a treat. It's just an So it's a little bit of like luring them to do the behavior, but holding space for them and allowing them to process it and try things out is where you will have that success. There's a little bit more of a video in here. I'm going to speed it up so you can just kind of watch the process and thinking. They did it maybe a total of like 5 to 6 times, but they were successful. So let me know if you have any questions. So I also included a clip from Home Depot. So I took both kids. They were on their flat collars. I didn't put the slip lead collars on because they've been doing so much better with distractions and people. Now, I have been working on them walking on the same side together just so that way I'm not getting clothes hanged by Mr. Rex. So I stop. I wait for that sit. Ruby has this down. She was doing phenomenally at Home Depot. Rex was like, what's my butt? I don't know what you're asking. But the intensity that before he was fixed isn't there the same. I can see him starting to taper down, which is lovely to see. You should kind of have those brain cells be clicking in a little bit faster, a little bit quicker. But we worked on practicing in the alleyways. We worked on working on our place. We worked on seeing people and being calm, and being greeted by people. I didn't film it because people get weird when I film that of them, but the kids had to sit before they got to say hi, and then they got released to say hi, and they did really, really well. Now right here you can see Rex really pushing that, like, but you said, okay, I'm going to come closer. But you said, okay, I'm going to come closer. And that's where I just worked on him. Ruby was gold star, where she's just like, oh, okay, I can wait. No big deal. So this with Rex, it's just the consistency. It's holding space for him and practicing. Now I practiced like I was looking at stuff, and I also bend down, and that was a trigger for him. So you can see right there, he gets up. I tell him, I rewarded Ruby for staying because she did a phenomenal job. Tell him place. And then, nope, we're going to do that again. He eventually gets it, but just kind of a preview of what we do throughout Home Depot. They did so much better, though.